Coach Pam. Thanks, Coach Nathan, for coming out tonight. I can't wait.
Awesome. We're super excited. We're excited about Project 1000 Nigeria. We're excited about
Yeah.
all that's happening already behind the scenes, as you have been able to say yes. So there's people all over the world that are excited just to hear your story and how one little pack of tea has definitely brought change to your life. So we can go ahead and get this thing going. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take over and welcome everybody on that's chiming in. There's people all over the world from different parts of Africa, from Nigeria, from the United States, and we're excited to hear from you today. So let me go ahead and kick it back over to you.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Coach Pam, for that. Like I said, I'm super excited to have you here. A long time coming for me. I'm so excited right now. All right, let me just talk about a little about my experience so far. I used to work in the bank, 9 to 5. Here it is 7 to 9. You know, you work from like 7 a.m. to like 9 in the evening, and you don't sometimes work on Saturdays and Sundays. So for me, I wanted to get out because I realized that I was always coming short every month. Right? I wanted to get out of sometimes you're on the 22nd of the month, and before you know it, before the month runs out, you are out of cash. So this was what gave birth to the Rat Race Rescue. I needed to know either people like me out there who are going through the same thing. All right, so that gave birth to the out of the rat race, out of desperate lives. But I didn't know how to do that. Okay, I didn't know how to do that. What vehicle was I going to use? All right, I couldn't give people money because I don't have money. I'm looking for money on myself because I always come in short every month. I was living from paycheck to paycheck. All right, so I needed something to change my story. I needed something to give me the kind of life I want. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to be my own boss. Opportunity. So when I got presented with the opportunity of becoming an IBO in TLC, I grabbed it. You know, and the person who introduced me to TLC, God bless her, Dora Kuto, she just told me her story, how she lost some pounds within a couple of weeks, all right, and how ultimately she lost her belly fat. I'm like, wow, this has results. The product has results, and I want to be a part of that. And before now, I was exposed to network marketing a long time ago, but I'll say I've been kind of taking my time because I didn't join any kind of company, all right? Because I make sure that it was a second, just grab. And today, there, you know, and like I said, I was talking about getting out of the rat race, and I actually got out of the rat race. I quit my job about 3 weeks ago and made for half my salary in just 2 days on the tea alone. I made over half my salary in a week in 2 days by just retailing the tea. Okay, so I wanted to share this opportunity with the world. I want to share this opportunity with everyone. You know, many times we feel that we need this grand opportunity before we can actually start. Like we need some angel from above come and tell you, this is it. This is the life you've been waiting for. Go get it. You won't get any of that. You get opportunities from simple people like me telling you how I changed my story from waiting for every 22nd of the month before I could earn some money to earning money almost every week. All right, and it's as much as half my salary or my previous salary. So yeah, I'm super excited tonight. I want to share my story with everyone. I'm also equally excited to have Coach Pam and Coach Nathan Coach Pam has been a huge source of inspiration. She's been very patient with us here in Nigeria. It's so good to have you here. Also, she's a documented seven-figure earner who lost 20 pounds in about 31 days and has been in business for home, and as well as what's it called now, for Momentum Magazine. She's one powerful house, one powerful force. You want to be found with, you want to associate yourself with, you want to reckon with, because she has the results to show for it. She has the numbers to show for it. I mean, who else do you want to coach you? All right. She has over about 20-something plus experience in the direct sales industry. So, man, I'm super opportunity as we got TLC. Thank you so much for coming. I'm super excited.
Wow, David. You know what? That is absolutely phenomenal. I want to tell you, thank you so much for that amazing introduction, and to hear your story, to listen to you, to understand, and to know without a shadow of a doubt that this little pack of tea has now allowed you to get out of the rat race. That is phenomenal. Just
rat race, yeah.
To say, yes, no longer are you in that rat race. I can hear that you've been able to take this little pack of tea and to literally make half of what your salary was in such a short amount of time, and now you are free, no longer in the rat race, and you are coming to everybody live in Nigeria today to let them know that freedom is definitely here, to let them know that they can get paid weekly. I heard you say you're getting paid weekly, all of that, and it all started with a little pack of tea. Congratulations to you. Phenomenal testimony. We are just getting started. And so to everybody that's chiming in this evening, as you can, I can definitely see it's dark over there, it's late over there. But I want to say hello to Nigeria. Welcome to Project 1000. Welcome to what we call freedom. Welcome to change. Because I know many of you are watching this right now and you're saying, what are they talking about? Many of you are watching this and you're saying, wait a minute, I heard that David or Doe or somebody mentioned to me that there's this little pack of tea that's now coming into our country that's helping people to lose 2.5 kilograms in 5 days. And you're saying, what is this tea? How can I grab a hold of it? And not only that, but it's bringing some freedom, some financial freedom in which now you can get paid weekly. You heard David say it. I didn't say it. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a real person with a real testimony in which now, because of this little pack of tea that I'm about to share with you, freedom is definitely here to your country. Every single one of you have the opportunity to say yes to something that can absolutely change your entire life. But I want to let you know a little bit about myself before I actually talk about this tea, before I bring on my phenomenal business partner, because we're super excited. You see, David wanted each and every one of you to hear about this because we're on a mission. We are new to Nigeria, and imagine you being the first. Imagine you being the first ones to now let everybody know that freedom is here, to now let everybody know that they can actually grab a hold of something that can create legacy, to let everybody know that they can lose 2.5 kilograms in 5 days, to let everybody know that they can get paid weekly and no longer have to be a part of that rat race that David now has been able to get free from, all because of a simple pack of tea. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that that's what happened in our life. We have truly been able to take back our life, truly been able to get free because of this little pack of tea. You see, Nate and I want you to know we've tried a lot of businesses over 20 years where we did not have any success. But we always knew that one day we were going to find the perfect opportunity. And about 2.5 years ago, we heard here in the United States, lose 5 pounds in 5 days, right? And not realizing that this was going to be the company that would take us from living paycheck to paycheck. You see, we had a multiple 6-figure US dollar income with Nate being an engineer. But guess what? I heard David used to work, he was working at a bank. But now imagine this. We still were struggling. We still could not be able to pay our bills. We had a hard time paying our bills. We literally lost our cars, right? We could not even live from day to day. And so there comes a time in life when you get sick and tired of the struggle. And so I'm thankful that we said yes to this little pack of tea, because the job, that rat race that Nate was a part of, you see, he was a part of the rat race too, always looking for a way to get free. But imagine he gave of himself for 25 years to a job, right? And we look up and they no longer wanted him. They no longer need him. So imagine ending up homeless with no place to live. And it wasn't just us, it was 3 of our children. But I can tell you one yes. We said yes to a little pack of tea. And I have to give a huge shout out to our visionary, none other than Miss Storm Wellington, because this amazing woman said yes. Right now, she is the number 1 female network marketer in the entire world. But I remember, like yesterday, when we were all broke, she's a multi-million-dollar earner as a result of one little yes to this simple pack of tea that David wanted to introduce you all to, that truly is here to create freedom all around the entire world. And so imagine ending up homeless. Imagine now sipping on some tea, not even really realizing what was about to happen. But I could tell you what began to happen here in the United States was huge. And so all of you watching today in Nigeria, you now have the same opportunity to grab a hold of something that can truly bring about freedom, because that's what began to happen. You see, what ended up happening, ladies and gentlemen, is I could tell you this. I began to sip a simple cup of tea, just like this. And as I sipped, I began to lose some weight. You see, I heard that this product would help us to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, or 2.5 kilograms in 5 days. But guess what happened? As I began to drink it, the product actually was beginning to work. And so I got super excited. But I still did not believe that this was going to be the very thing that would create freedom for our family. So I'm thankful for my coach, because I borrowed her belief one more time. Sometimes we just got to borrow somebody's belief in order to believe in that, you know what, you deserve more. You deserve more in life, and that you don't have to just settle for being a part of the rat race and being paid monthly, but instead there's things out there that can give you daily income, that can give you weekly income, and it's called this little pack of tea. So as I kept sipping Nigeria on this tea, I had no idea what was about to happen. I had no idea that it really was going to turn into a 22,000 US dollar income in less than 60 days as I began to drink. You see, you know what? I'm on Instagram, but I just want to do some calculations right quick, because I should have done this. I want to let you guys know the power of this tea, because in less than 60 days, and this is just our personal story, we were able to turn one little pack of tea, as I was able to lose 10 kilograms, 20 pounds in my very first 31 days of beginning to sip on this tea. While I watched literally us go from a place of homelessness, not really knowing what was going to be next, to now that one little pack of tea turning into, ladies and gentlemen, and I just had it pulled up, and I got a phone call, turning into, give me 1 minute, turning into almost 8 million Nairas in less than 60 days, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I kept sipping on this tea, not really realizing what was really happening, but I could tell you it was exciting, because as we began to share this tea, people all over the world wanted to know how they could lose 2.5 kilograms in 5 days. They wanted to know how to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. So we kept sharing this tea. Every day we were going out and we were selling this tea. We were sharing this tea. We were letting people know that we could actually lose weight. This was my story. You see, I had a belly. And when my belly began to go flat in less than 30 days, actually, everybody all over the world wanted this little pack of tea known as the IASO tea. So as a result of it, lives began to change. We couldn't even get this product out fast enough. So can you imagine grabbing a hold of this tea and now you helping to change your life and change your entire country and knowing that you absolutely deserve to live the life that you dream of? And so imagine, as a result of that, we looked up, and in less than 7 months' time, as a stay-at-home mom, because I used to be very shy, I used to be afraid, Nigeria. I was a woman who did not fully understand my purpose. But it's something about when you begin to realize the greatness that God has put on the inside of you, and you know that there's so much more for you to do in life. And you know and you understand that, you know what, you were not designed to just struggle, to get up every single day and to not be able to live the life that you absolutely deserve. You'll begin to do things differently. And so I began to realize that greatness existed on the inside of me. And I eliminated all fear. And I went all for it as I said yes to that cup of tea. But imagine this. I looked up, and then in less than 7 months' time, we were able to earn over 90 million Nairas in less than 7 months' time from a simple pack of tea. All right? Now, at that time, Nate was still looking for a job in corporate America. But he said, what if? Because a job, that rat race wasn't calling me back. He said, what if I decide to check in with my wife 100%, because he was right there the entire time. And we built this thing together. We were able, ladies and gentlemen, to more than double our income in the next few months. And we were able to become the first 7-figure earners underneath the leadership of our phenomenal coach. And in Nairas, $1 million is about 36 million Nairas. I believe 36 billion. I'm thinking 36 billion Nairas, okay? We were able to do that in 17 months. So ladies and gentlemen, what we have here tonight, what David wanted to present to you, or whoever invited you on here, his incredible leader, Doe, and all of the guests that are on here tonight from Nigeria, is change. You see, this company, let me let you guys know the name of this company, and let me mute people out because there's some people getting on the wrong link. The name of this company is called Total Life Changes. Very befitting. You see, we call it TLC, and it is definitely changing lives. We have an incredible CEO and founder. Y'all give it up, Mr. Jack Fallon. You see, Mr. Fallon started this company 19 years ago from his basement in Nigeria, okay? So what you have here is something that's stable. What you have here is something that can literally change your entire life, and we're not going anywhere. We are just getting started. So as you can see, over a $100 million debt-free company. So what that means is our products are now able to literally change lives financially, because we have the #1 compensation plan with products that flat out work. So that's Mr. Fallon, Mr. John Licari. I tell you, their story is amazing. They just had a dream and a vision. And Mr. Fallon, they used to work together in a factory. But guess what? They knew that one day, Total Life Changes was going to change the lives of so many people, including you, Nigeria. And guess what? It is now your turn to say yes. And so imagine this. And not just Nigeria, because we're just opening up your market. So you have the opportunity to be first. But we're in over 150 countries, so you're not limited to Nigeria. How many of you, I know many of you are watching us on social media, so you know the power of the internet and just sharing. Can you get up and now share the products? Can you get up and say, you know what, this is my before picture, but look at me now. Can you now be happy about the products and how this detox tea is changing lives as people are drinking it now as it's being introduced to your country? Because that's all you have to do. And now you leverage it all over the entire world. So let me tell you about this tea, right? Because we have something that we truly have been able to grab a hold of here in the United States, and it's called the 3033. Now imagine this. I want you all to know, in Nigeria, you have access to this product, the tea. So the first part of the 3033 is the tea. You want to detox, right? So as you're detoxing, what's going to happen is this is actually a tea that's made with 9 herbs. It's not a weight loss, but it does help you to lose the 2.5 kilograms in 5 days. It's packed with 9 herbs, no stimulants. You just simply sip on it twice a day, Nigeria. Everybody sip. Can everybody drink? Can everybody lose some weight if you need to lose some weight? David doesn't look like he needs to lose any weight, but I'm sure that he has detoxed on this product and is feeling great because that's what this product is going to do. And so I remember when Coach Stormy gave me this tea. And at first, I did not drink. I didn't believe in this product, Nigeria. But guess what happened? When she called me and she told me that within 24 hours, it's into the restroom, which was huge, because she was dependent upon prescription medicines just to go to the restroom. And a lot of people suffer from that. But then when she let me know that she was down 10 pounds, 5 kilograms in 10 days, you know what? I said, wait a minute. What if this product, this tea really works? And that's when I began to sip. And I was able to lose those 10 kilograms in 31 days, and my life completely changed. So that's the first thing. I want to detox. Now, you know what? The next thing that's a part of the 3033, because we have that initiative, even though you just have the tea, we have some other products here in the United States. But the second piece of this would be water. How many of you are drinking your water every single day? So you got the tea, you got some water, and then the third product is you. You become product of the product, and ladies and gentlemen, your life will absolutely change. And so tonight, we wanted to introduce you this little pack of tea, in which so many people have grabbed a hold of. So many people have been able to say yes. Testimony after testimony. Doe, put your testimony in here, because I know that Doe, a phenomenal leader of the Get Back Up Project, Nigeria, right? Her testimony is amazing. And I see the before and after pictures of people who are just now grabbing a hold of this tea right here in your country. But guess what? Nobody knows about it yet. So this is a product that you have the opportunity tonight to get back with David, to get back with Doe, to get back with whoever is sharing this with you, in order to let them know that change has now hit your entire country. So can you imagine one little pack of this tea, ladies and gentlemen, turning your entire life around? Can you imagine you now grabbing a hold of something that you can go out and share, and you're gonna pay literally for about one pack of this, ladies and gentlemen, 36 Nairas, but now be able to go out and sell it for about 8,000 Nairas? Can you see how this can begin to create freedom in your family, freedom in your country? That is how it all begins. So ladies and gentlemen, what I want to do at this time is I'm going to bring someone to the line that I'm super excited to be able to build a global business with side by side. You see, one of the things that we always wanted, we always dreamed of, was to be able to have an opportunity to be able to, number one, allow us to get out of the rat race. I used to be in there, but then I became a stay-at-home mom because my husband said, you know what, somebody's got to be here for our children. But he worked in that rat race for a very long time. He gave of himself, traveled around the world sacrificing, was never home, still for us to live paycheck to paycheck. He was loyal to corporate America, but he realized that corporate America and that job, that rat race, was not loyal to him. And so I'm thankful because one yes to this little pack of tea turned our entire life around. And now we're able to help to change the lives of people all over the entire world. He's no stranger to creating some success. But I want you to know, we came over here to TLC. Now we truly, fully understand what success is. And so without further ado, I want to bring on my business partner, my best friend, none other than Mr. Nathan McCray, seven-figure earner, right here because of one little pack of tea, Nigeria.
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, first and foremost, thank you so much, Miss Pam McCray, my phenomenal millionaire wife, man. I love the fact that we get to sit, here, in our home and actually build legacy around the world, build a business that's global, not just local. I mean, we're having so much fun. And I can remember, Pam was telling, a lot of our story in terms of me being in corporate America, and I can remember sitting at my desk in corporate America, just wishing that I could be home with her, chilling at the house with the kids, and I had to deal with people in corporate America, just like you guys are having to deal with people right now. I don't know what time it is in Nigeria right now, but some of you, I don't know if some of you, so it's nighttime. So it's nighttime there. So some of you went to work today and you had to deal with the BOSS, right? You had to deal with the boss. Some of you are saying, I am the boss. But whatever you're saying, I'm telling you right now, you don't have the freedom that you could actually have. And I just really want to impress upon you guys, how important it is to always be that person that's trying to build legacy for themselves and for their family. Some of you on the line, you're single. It may be just you. Some of you on the line, you guys have families. You have, a house full of kids. You have a husband. You have a wife. Whatever the case may be, there's some things that you visualize for you and your family. And that's what I was doing, sitting at my desk in corporate America. I became psychologically unemployable, a long time ago because I didn't want to be sitting at my desk doing work. And I think they kind of figured out that I knew my self-worth. I had figured out that I no longer wanted to build somebody else's dreams, somebody else's legacy. I wanted to start building my own. And I believe what David wants you guys to really hear tonight on this launch is that, there's more out there for you to do. There's money out there for you to have. And more importantly, guys, the one word that reigns supreme with me is freedom. Freedom. Now, there's a couple ways that we can have freedom. We can have freedom by just doing absolutely nothing. We could walk away from everything. And trust me when I tell you, for many a days when I really thought about just getting up from my desk and walking away and just living on a system here in the US because I was so frustrated. I didn't know, what I was going to do, but I knew there was more out there for me. And I wanted my freedom, but I knew this. I knew I couldn't just get up and walk away because we would be homeless, and without. But I knew one thing. I knew that freedom was not free. So I had to figure out a way that we were going to be able to still make those ends meet because, mind you, we were not making those ends meet. And I know one of the reasons David is so attracted to Total Life Changes is because this tea flat out works. Guys, this is our flagship product and it flat out works. It's changing lives all around the world. And he knows that it flat out works and he knows that he can create an amazing income just from just one little pack of tea. How does he know that? Because success leaves clues. You just heard, Pam talk about tea, the water, and you. Those are your three products. You got the number one product here in the States is the IASO tea, our flagship product. It's how so many people became millionaires and multimillionaires here, right here, in the US. The water is what we couple along with the tea because, guys, quite frankly, it takes water to move these herbs through your body. Even though we're taking it in water, we're putting the tea in water, we're boiling it, it still takes you drinking water. And the last product, guys, is the most important product. It works. The tea works, no problem. It's going to move you. You're going to go to the bathroom. But now we're talking about the compensation plan because now we know that the tea is not on trial. It works testimony after testimony. The third piece to 33 for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, is you. It's all about what you want. How emphatic, how passionate, how desperate are you to grab that freedom? And I know for a fact that people move for two reasons, inspiration and desperation. Guys, don't be like us. Be inspired. I don't care what it is. Find something that inspires you and grab onto it. Don't be like us and wait until the wheels were off. We were sitting with no wheels on the bus, guys, and we were desperate. We had to do something. Now I know that there's this thing that happens when you get desperate, right? You start doing things that you've never ever done before. And guys, and that's what we did. We got so desperate to where we didn't have a choice. We had to take that little pack of tea and tell everybody that we knew about it. We had to look at the compensation plan. We didn't overanalyze the compensation plan because right off the bat, being in this industry for 20 plus years, we understood that simplicity was duplication. If we could make it simple, if we could show other people how easy it was just to sip on a glass of tea twice a day, transform your body and make money, if we could show other people how to do that and keep it simple, then it was going to create duplication around the world. And that's exactly what we did. So we did a few things. We chimed in and we learned that we got paid 5 different ways. We also learned later on, guys, that we made this compensation plan the #1 compensation plan in the entire industry of direct sales and network marketing. Here's something else that we learned. Guys, we knew that this industry had created more millionaires than any other industry on the planet. And how do we know that? Because we were friends to some of them. We saw them go from company to company, making money. And we were like, how were they doing it? But we struggled in this industry for 20 years, guys, before we really grabbed onto what it really takes. And if you don't get anything from me today, and if you don't get anything from Pam today, I want you guys to get 3 things. I want you guys to get ISOT, okay? I want you to get simplicity, and I want you to get freedom. Write those 3 words down. ISOT, simplicity, and freedom. Because you have a responsibility to yourself to keep this as simple as possible and show everybody else that they can do it. How do you create passive income over here at TLC? You simply buy into the 3 products that we just talked about, the tea, the water, and believe enough in yourself to do anything that you put your mind to, right? So put your hand to the plow and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. How am I going to tap into this compensation plan, right? I'm going to get in, I'm going to say that I know we get paid through retail. I know that I can get this tea in my possession. I know that I can say, you know what, I'm going to get this tea and I'm going to sell this tea to everybody that I see on the street. Give me, what is it, 36 Nairas, Pam? Give me 36. I get it for what, 36 Nairas? Give me what, 8,000 Nairas? It is, right? Yeah, Pam, 8,000 Nairas and you can lose 5 pounds in 5 days. This tea makes a week's supply of tea. And they're going to give you that all day because I don't know anybody that I've ever asked that question that says, you know what, I don't want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And I don't know anybody else that does, right? I've never ran into that person. And if you run into that person, you should probably walk the other way, right? Because they're lying to you. So I know that retail is so strong here and people are being set free by just retailing these products. You also get the opportunity to drive people to a state-of-the-art website that you get from TLC. David can tell you, he has the website, ladies and gentlemen, and now you're able to have a state-of-the-art front office and a state-of-the-art back office that you always wished and dreamed that you could have your own home-based business. Here's your opportunity. Retail is strong, right? Very, very strong. The Fast Start bonus is very, so David says $20, okay, $7,200. Okay, 7,200 miles. He just gave you guys a discount. Awesome. Thank you, David. So guys, Fast Start bonus is super strong as well. That's 50%. Every time you bring somebody into this business, David knows that all of you on this launch, everybody that partners with him, he's going to get a Fast Start bonus from you. Don't get jealous, guys. You can do the exact same thing. Remember, simplicity breeds duplication. Success leaves clues. All you got to do is pick up on them and get your own freedom. That's why we're on this Zoom today. We're telling you guys how you can get your own freedom. Don't buy into the system telling you that you got to work the 40-40-40 plan, guys. Don't buy into that. You can be an entrepreneur today with your own IBO number, with your own business, running your business today. So Fast Start is 50%. It's strong. Guys, the binary, strong. That's exactly what David's trying to do. That's what Doe's trying to do. They're building an organization that they can create some legacy on, right? That means it's not just their efforts. I'm going to keep it simple. It's the team's efforts. Now you're realizing why there's been so many millionaires created in this industry, because not just you. What is it, Pam? John Paul Getty said, I would rather have 100% of 100 people's efforts as opposed to 100% of my own, right? It's imagine having a team full of people that are giving 100% of the efforts, not just because they want to see you successful, but because they want themselves to be successful. And they also know that by them being successful, that's going to boost everybody up to the top. Because in this company, in this business, ladies and gentlemen, it's profound. It's so powerful because you cannot rise unless your team is rising with you. So you got to bring some people along with you. So everybody's going to make some money, right? But this is not a get rich quick scheme. Remember what I said, guys, freedom is not free. So you got to come in and you got to work. Nobody's making any promises that you're going to do anything, but the sky's the limit. There is no lid. Guys, so the binary is the most powerful way. We call that beach money, sleep money. Imagine making money while you're on the beach. Imagine making money while you're sleeping, taking some no-dos and taking a nap. Imagine, guys, taking some Slim PM. I said no-dos, no-dos, okay? None of that, guys. No, you got NRG that we take here in the States, but the T is giving you guys that the cleaning out and getting your digestive system, so you're getting the energy from that as well. So go to sleep, you're making money. Go to the beach, you're making money. Whatever you're doing, you're making money, guys, okay? That's why the binary is so powerful. The cap is $80,000 a month on that binary, guys. I don't think there's a problem with that. $80,000 a month, US, guys, that's more than most people make in a year here in the US. Can't even do those numbers of what it is over in Nigeria. But money is money. Greenbacks. What are you, Nairas or Nairas, right? So the hybrid binary is amazing. Now here's the one that really put the cherry on top of the cake for me. This is like the pinnacle. This is the thing that sold me 100% on TLC, on top of the fact that everything else works. But the check match. The check match bonus intrigued me because you get 50% of whatever somebody makes on that binary. When you personally bring them to the business, that's 50% that you get in your pocket. Imagine bringing hundreds of people in and you get 50% of whatever they make. They get their money. Don't worry about that. But the company gives you a bonus just for bringing them into the business. And he also said, you know, what about the people that they bring in? Let's leave no stone unturned. Let's give you up to 50% on those individuals, right? So now if you tally both of those up, Nigeria, you're getting a bona fide 100% on 2 generations of your business. Just 2 generations, 100%, unheard of. Being in the industry for this long, guys, we understood a couple of things, and that was profound. So now you're saying, how is Mr. Fallon paying this much money to his distributors? Because the company's debt-free, because the philosophy is for the IBOs to make money. The philosophy is the company's still going to soar. The company's going to bring on more and more people because now you're making what you know you're worth as opposed to what the company thinks you may be worth. The sky is the limit. So the check match is amazing, right? And the fifth way is the lifestyle bonus. I can tell you right now, David, Doe, everybody's trying to reach into this thing. And once they hit that rank of national director, you're probably the first. One of you guys who knows, maybe it's somebody I'm listening to right now, maybe the first national director in Nigeria. You may be the first national in Nigeria. That's a $1,500 monthly bonus that you guys are getting from TLC just to maintain or increase your lifestyle. Guys, there's a few things that I know. And I'm going to tell you right now that I've never seen a compensation plan as generous as this one. And I want you guys to know that the 3 products that you guys have absolutely unlocks the compensation plan. Why does it unlock the compensation plan? Because the T flat out works. Drinking the water with the tea helps the tea move through your system even more. And when you make up your mind, you're that third component in the 30-33, see, nothing's going to explode until you make up your mind that you are the third component in the 30-33. That means you believe in you. That means you believe in us. That means you believe in the vision of total life changes, that you're going to do your part, not to just get you where you want to be, but to help the company reach their goals. Mr. Fallon would love that. I'm telling you right now, he would love it, because what happens is that the company's reaching their goals. This opportunity is around for a long time. And guys, that means more money, more money, more money, right? So guys, you know, we've given you the flagship product that we have over here at Total Life Changes, which is the tea. We've given you the Nigerian 3033. All you have to do is say yes tonight, right? That's it. One simple yes turned it all around for us. We were able to put the wheels back on, guys. I was able to stand up straight and hold my head up and shoulders back again, because I no longer was unemployed. I couldn't say that word for a long time. I couldn't tell people I was unemployed. But reality was I was unemployed. Even when I was employed, guys, I was unemployed, because we were living below paycheck to paycheck. So guys, what I'm going to do at this moment, you know, I want to turn it back over to Pam, but I want to put something in your head really quick, because Pam's going to tell you guys how to get started, okay? When you change the way you look at things, guys, the things you look at change. And I challenge each of you to change the way you're looking at things in your life right now. Change the way you're looking at this opportunity and ask yourself, what if? What if I say yes tonight? What if I actually say yes and I actually go to work? What if I actually start to expose this tea to everybody? And then flip that and say, what if I just keep going to work every day and do absolutely nothing other than what I'm doing right now? What do you think you'll be? I'm asking you right now, guys, to take a risk on yourself. Allow David to help guys, you know, get started tonight. Pam's going to tell you guys exactly how to do that, you know, and some things that you want to change right off the bat, guys, is your mindset. And as you can see, you know, we got these nice rings. Pam, show them your ring. We got these nice rings from TLC that you guys can get. We're due to get our $2 million ring here shortly, guys. You know, but we I've traded in my fancy watches for the iWatch, because I want to know what my health is, because my health is my wealth. And I'm challenging you guys right now to take that same challenge. What is your wealth? Your health is your wealth. Start drinking the tea. Start getting transformation. And once you start doing that, guys, it's easy, it's simple, and you'll start to get people to duplicate what you're doing. So Pam McCray, back over to you.
Yes. Wow. Phenomenal. Nigeria, you've been able to hear from Nate tonight. Not just any compensation plan, but the number one compensation plan that's bringing change around the entire world. And so as Nate was speaking, you know, I just want to say phenomenal job to you on definitely sharing with Nigeria how they can create this freedom just by saying yes to this little pack of tea that we began to sip on. But I'm in that group because I want you to know that as David, as Doe, as so many people have been working over there in order to let Nigeria know that this tea has definitely come on the scene. There's people in a group, and I was looking for Doe's testimony. I could not find her exact weight loss on what she's been able to do so far. I can see that there's Benita and there's Simon and there's Gavin and there's Betty and there's Pruitt and there's Joyce. So many people that have been able to grab a hold of this product and are saying, yes, I want to lose so many kilograms in so many days. And it's happening. And so testimony after testimony, and you know, I want to read this one that I found in the group, and it says, you know what? It has been wonderful so far. I feel like my insides were washed with a sponge and soap. This is coming from a group that Nigeria has where they are sharing the product. They have some customers. They have some people that have said yes. And you guys had the opportunity to grab a hold because they've been working behind the scenes to get in front of this thing. But then the response was, oh, good to hear. That's a good start. And then the person said, and I feel lighter. My scale tipped from 115.9 kilograms to 111 kilograms. My tummy looks a bit deflated, and I hope for getting even more results. And so that's just one testimony. Then I found this picture of, I don't know if you guys can see this, but look at her before and after picture. This was, look, and then look at her. I'm sure you guys can see this, okay? Look at her before and after picture. But then I saw another picture here where this one says result summary. All right, guys, this is a result summary. This is coming from Nigeria. Joe was saying, listen, in 30 days, from 98 kilograms down to 90 kilograms, from a 44-inch waist to a 30-inch waistline. You too can get some results, Nigeria. I found this. You see, I saw David said that, you know what, in one post where he made 45,000 nairas, right? 45,000 nairas in 1 week. And this is Doe excited about her TLC card coming into the mail. And I can just tell you, because you're paid every single week and you're going to be given a debit card in which now you can actually be able to grab a hold of your commissions that you're going to earn on a weekly basis. Not even talking about what you're able to do on a daily basis. This is David showing, I'm not going to show you guys this, we put it in the group, but this is David saying, you know what, Yippee. This was his very first sale closed. And guys, you heard him tonight. He has now eliminated the rat race. I saw him put in our chat that he has been able to make 250,000 nairas since he said yes to Total Life Changes. All because of one yes in retail sales, just promoting the product. And so that's the opportunity that you have here tonight, Nigeria. All you got to do is say yes, because one yes will turn your entire life around. You deserve to be free. Freedom, I can tell you, it comes with a price. But when you have an opportunity like Total Life Changes, that literally is spreading across the entire world, that is now helping country after country know that yes, you are possible. You all have the opportunity to say yes tonight and to get back with whoever shared this live with you or invited you to hear about this amazing company. And so if you want to know how, well, you need some tea, right? You want to lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days, right? Grab a hold of the 30-33, which is those 30 minutes of some simple cardio for 30 days to create a lifestyle change, testimony after testimony, with the 3 products. You, some water, and the tea, right? It's a powerful combination. And so therefore, if you just want to be a customer, absolutely become a customer. We love customers. And you can get a month supply of this tea for about 23,000 nairas. But if you're saying, wait a minute, hold on now, because I heard that David has left the rat race. I heard that David has been able to make 250,000 nairas since he said yes, and now he's able to help to change the lives of others. You hear testimonies of Doe, wait a minute, I forgot to mention Hemi, who also lost 7 kilograms in less than 2 months, right? So lives are being changed in Nigeria. And you have the opportunity to say yes, and you want to say yes, and now you want to get some daily and some weekly income. Then you want to grab a hold of about 10 packs of this tea. You guys can help me out, but I believe that's about 46,000 nairas for you to now grab the tea and to double your investment. So if you're paying 46,000 nairas for 10 packs of this tea, and you want to order the product because it takes time to get to you, Nigeria. So if you're paying that for it, you're going to turn it into about a $97,000, $96,000 income, because you're going to double your investment. But then there's also a 25 pack of tea for the person who says, wait a minute, hold on. I know a lot of people can be blessed by detoxing. I know a lot of people that want to lose 2.5 kgs. I know a lot of people who want to be physically and financially free. Then grab a hold of 25 packs of this tea. And that's going to cost you a little over, I'm going to say 110,000 nairas, okay? But I can tell you, whatever it is, you just want to get back with the person that invited you on here tonight and say yes. Say yes to freedom. Say yes to change. Say yes to being able to live the life that you always dreamed of. Say yes to finding a vehicle that can absolutely create legacy, that can pay the transport fees, the taxes, every single thing, the school fees for your children, that can allow you to now have some of the necessities in life that is a daily struggle. One yes can turn it all around, Nigeria. All you have to do is say yes. And so I'm going to end this call tonight. I'm not sure. I think we lost David. But I just want to let you know that 3.5 years ago, for Nate and I, life was very different. We were struggling. We were living paycheck to paycheck. And yes, Nate was in that rat race. And we were thankful because we had that check. Because when it went away, we didn't know what we were going to do. We had no idea that we would end up homeless. But we learned a long time ago, Nigeria, that nothing happens to you. Every single thing in life happens for you. And so when you realize that, and you have an opportunity to change your life and to help to change the lives of others, you grab a hold of it, you run with it, and you say, it's time for me to get back up and to change my life and to help to change the lives of others. You see, we had no idea that one little yes to a little green pack of tea, as I began to sip, and I lost 10 kilograms in 31 days, that it would turn into over 363 million nairas in less than 17 months. And so Nigeria, you've been introduced to change tonight. You've been introduced to freedom. All you gotta do is say yes and get in front of a movement that is about to shift and shake up your entire country. So it's been our honor presenting this information to you tonight. Thank you so much, David, for the opportunity. Thank you so much to all that invited. Thank you to each and every one of you. And we're looking forward to the freedom that is on the way to literally shifting and shaking up your entire country, Nigeria. Get ready, because you're about to get in front of a movement that is going to change your life and the entire world. Be blessed and have yourself an incredible evening. A good night, everybody. We'll see you guys not from the top, but at the top, because we're taking this thing all the way to the top, and you deserve to absolutely be there. Be blessed and good night, everybody.